Hey everybody, so here is our release progression for the Shotput. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with our hip hops that we've been working on. So you're gonna hit a hip hop, hold your upper body back. Then what you're gonna see is that you're going to lead with your shoulder, your right shoulder, okay, through the finish. So it should go push your shoulder, and then after your shoulder's all the way through, start to push the hand through. We'll also talk about our block arm and our block leg throughout the video. Okay, so here we go. Hip hop. Okay, upper body is pointing back. Okay, pointing back. Okay, our hips are pointing forward. All right, so there's our hip hop. Upper body is stacked over top of the back leg. Okay, our body is stacked over top of the back leg. From here, you're going to take your left arm, sweeps. Okay, try to take it out too wide. You'll see in the other view how wide you're going to take that, because we want to sweep the arm into that position here. Okay, so let that left arm guide your right shoulder and your right hand. Okay, that's guiding your release angle. Okay, so we're here, led with the left arm sweeping wide. Okay, see how my right shoulder is still back behind my left shoulder. So my right shoulder should be still back behind my left. All right, so right behind the left. And then I'm going to start to pull my left arm into my side, into my ribs. Okay, so try and elbow your side. Okay, so you're here, elbow the side. As I'm starting to pull my left arm in, my left shoulder, okay, right here, is starting to push forward as this comes in. Okay, so left arm pulls in, right shoulder starts to push. Okay, it's not until my right shoulder gets pushed as far as it can go do I start to push my right hand through this release. Okay, so left arm gets pulled in, elbow to the side, shoulder pushes forward, elbow is still staying up. Okay, we're not trying to, we want this elbow in the hand, okay, this elbow in the hand here to be aligned as we go through our release. Okay, so right here, okay, they're right in alignment. Okay, you're moving in the same path. We don't want the elbow to say be down here. Okay, we don't want it to be down here with our hand up here. If our hand is up top and our elbow is down low at the bottom dot, and you're still trying to throw high or throw at a proper release angle here, okay, this is where you're going to start to run into issues with your elbow, okay, and it's not going to feel too great either. So keep your elbow up in line with your hand and continue to push through this release. Okay, so you see how my hand is pointed outwards and not pointed to the ground. All right, so it's pointed towards this camera. All right, so right here, pointed towards the camera. That's a flick, okay? So as we go through, our hand is pushed, our palm is facing our neck as we go through, and as we go and release, we want to keep the hand in that same position, sideways, right? And then we want to flick the hand outwards, all right? As you finish at that angle, you should be able to pause and look up at your fingers and only see the last two fingers, your pinky and your ring finger on your right hand. You should only be able to see those two fingers if you flicked right and you're at the right angle. Okay? So right there, that is the flick. So hand comes out, flicks outwards into the sector. Okay. After that, let's get another view. Okay, this one will be a little bit better to see some of our different positions. Going to hip hop, upper body's trying to stay back. Left arm sweeps. Okay, see it's not super far out here. On the other view, it kind of looked like it was out and around this area. All right, we want it to stay close to the body. Okay, at least in where the hand is. Okay, so the hand is aligned. All right, so we want to get there. And then as we start to pull in our left, we're starting to push our right. Okay, hips are still facing the sector. Our left leg is blocking. Okay, so it's a pretty strong leg here. For this drill, one thing that I didn't do too well was my heel. Okay, sometimes you might get stuck in this position. It's not necessarily awful. But it would be good to rotate this front toe to face the sector as you do your hip hop. So you would turn your hip, and as you turned your hip, you would rotate your front heel down. Okay, so rotating the heel into the body so that your toes face the sector. Okay, so it would be more so from here, your heel, instead of just going straight down right there, would rotate back so that your toe would be facing this direction. Just like this back heel rotates out so that it's facing this direction. Okay, something to think about. So as we get into this position, our left arm starts to come in, okay, trying to keep it tight to the body, blocking your left side off, okay, pushing the right shoulder through, keeping the elbow up, and then flick out, okay. Last thing on this, we do want to have, as we go and finish, we want to push on our back leg, okay, push over top of our front leg, okay, so we want to be able to get most of our weight over top. Now I know I'm leaning back a little bit, okay, but we want to be, this is where I'm at, this is where we should be. There can be a little bit of a lean, so I mean if you were in this area here, it's not a bad motion as long as your weight ends up over top of your front leg after your hip hop. That's the position we want to be in. It means you lifted, it means you pushed, and it means you're stacked over top your block leg, allowing you to finish the throw. Try it out.